Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today because I have a great video for y'all. But first of all, it's Sunday, so you already know what that means. It is mimosas and makeup. Now today, well, okay, first of all, this is empty because it was only a little bit left, and then I poured it in a cup and I was like, let me just share it. But it's already gone. This is the Chateau Saint Michelle Reverse Triminer. Let me show you it up close so you can see this spelling and press pause because this wine is really, really good. I do like the Sutter Home version of this wine as well. Don't get like put off like, oh, Sutter Home. Like no, the Sutter Home Reverse Triminer is also very, very good. The reason that I got the Chateau Saint Michelle is because there are fewer carbs, and y'all know I'm on that kick right now. So here we go. Here is I'm acting like it's an eyeshadow palette. Here's the wine, y'all. And it is 12.5%. So, you know, you get a nice little feeling. That's done. So we're gonna go ahead and crack open this Euphoria again. Just so y'all know, I did not drink that whole bottle. I just, there was like a swig in there and I was like, but I still wanted to share it because I don't think I have. Going with my regular baby, my Euphoria. This is the rose. I get the rose and the white. We're gonna go ahead with this. Cheers. Cheers to this lipstick not transferring. Okay, that's already a win-win. Now today, we are going to be playing with the Indigo Ink collection by Menagerie Cosmetics. I have been wearing it several days this week. Now I did just put on this lip for the first time. Did not have this on in the looks that you're gonna see. But if you wanna see 3 looks with this palette, and both of the lipsticks, and they're matte, liquid, non-transferable. Keep on watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy, it's your love, it makes you happy, and you especially love eyeshadow, and just, you know, a little shucking and jiving and chit-chatting about makeup, definitely consider joining the community because you know I'd love to have you back. All right, and let's get started. Y'all, okay, first of all, this was my first time trying Menagerie Cosmetics. I have seen this brand around for a little bit. The first palette I thought I was gonna get was the Flight Club palette, which was that purple one with the cute little fruit bat. I had it in my cart and I started playing around and did not get that. I did not go for Annette's collection because I was like, and now I regret that. So when I saw this palette being teased, I was like, yes, I'm gonna get that. And what happened was they teased it and I feel like they didn't come back to it for like a long time. Like they just said it was coming out. I don't think they showed any shades or anything. And I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden it was gonna be released like the next day. Like I just happened to look and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get this because I wanna try Menagerie. I've heard great things. Now Menagerie Cosmetics is an indie brand. It is vegan, talc-free, cruelty-free, all the frees. And yes, I mean, come on. Now, wait a minute. Let me tell y'all where they're based out of because now I can't remember that. They are based out of Washington State, Newman Lake, Washington. Now, it's cool because they do palettes, they do blushes, they do liquid lips, and they do eyeshadow singles, which is dope. I do believe that they take some of the singles from the palettes and sell them separately, or maybe all of them. So let's get into this collection. This is the Indigo Ink palette. It was $45. This collection came with the palette and 2 matte liquid lipsticks. The lipsticks are $14.95. I know, but the non-transferable situation is totally worth it in today's climate. I bought both of them because the shades were so unique. So let's just look at these really fast. We have the shade Lagoon, and then we have the shade High Tide. High Tide is the shade that I'm wearing right now. At the end of the video, I'm gonna try on Lagoon so we can see them both. All right, let's get into this palette as well as les swatches. So here is the outside of the palette. Just try not to get too much of the glare from the ring light. This palette is inspired by the octopus. This palette is actually considered an artistry palette. It has 12 shades. 4 of the shades are color shifting eyeshadows. There is 1 chameleon, and then 7 mattes. Here we go. And here is this gorgeous palette. So on the left side of the palette, there is a combination of neon and grungy tones. And this is supposed to mimic the vibes of coral and kelp. And then on the right side, there are the cooler tones. And there's like an indigo and a blurple. These are the colors that are inspired by the octopus and the ocean. And I took that information off of the Menagerie website. So if you see the palette moving, it's because I'm reading it from the website. Where else would I get it? Now, as I'm continuing to read, I just want to share that the shades, and you'll see them in the swatches, Ink Blot, Inky Torpedo, Pygmy, and Ink Floyd, contain Red 27 and Red 7, which are not officially approved by the FDA for use around the immediate eye area. So if you have some type of irritation, please do not continue to use it, because that would not be smart. I will say I've used all of the shades in the palette. I personally have not had any issues, but it's just something to keep in mind. All right, you guys, we are gonna get into these beautiful swatches. Y'all, okay, I cannot. Here are the swatches of Indigo Ink. Okay, let's just go ahead. We've got Shell Yeah, first of all, hello. Small Spaces, Giant Pacific, Ink Blot, Nori, Squid Pro Quo, Tide Pool, Pygmy, Ink Floyd, which is the cutest name, Chromatophore, Ink Defense, Inky Torpedo. And this is Indigo Ink. Yes, y'all, come on. I just can't. Let's just go ahead and look and bask in this beautiful color story. It is so unique. And you know what the thing is that I did not swatch it the way, you know, they designed the palette. So I wonder, I'm not gonna do it right now, but I wonder if I swatched it in the way that the palette was designed, if you all would think this was a more cohesive color story. But I mean, who cares? Look at these beautiful shades. Let's turn the lights off and see if we can see some of these beautiful color shifts. So, ooh, yeah, I can see it right here. Shell Yeah, y'all can see that, look. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. I can't. All right, you guys, I don't know much about Menagerie. This is, again, my first time trying the brand. Not sure if this formulation is consistent with all of their other palettes, but if all of their palettes have this type of formulation, y'all, I have been missing out. I will say that. I have definitely been missing out. And I just wanted to share, in case you didn't know, that all of the palettes are magnetic, in case you want to rearrange and change things around. I know I personally have been into that lately. Now this palette in particular, I don't think I want to rearrange at all. I love it the way it is. And now that I read the website and see how they have designed the palette, I want to leave it like that. So let's get into the 3 looks. I am going to come back with the other lip shade, Lagoon, and my final thoughts. So I will see y'all in a few. Okay, y'all, this is gonna be my first time using the Indigo Ink palette by Menagerie. I think I like Menagerie. We're having pajama day at school, so I've got on my Rugrats pajama pants. Let's go with the shade Nori. Says we are being nice and colorful today. Super long day today. Actually it's gonna be a really great day though, because the kids get out 2 hours early, but after that we have a meeting until like 5, so from 1 to 5. Tomorrow we have another short day, and the kids, I have conferences, parent-teacher conferences, but the cool thing is they are all virtual. So I decided to retry out my Patrick Ta blush. So it's that orangey shade. I don't know the name of it. She's so something. And because I was just trying to see, like, do I really want that new blush palette? But the answer is yes. This right here is doing it. You know, I like when I can do a quick look because it's like, I gotta get to work. Let's go with Ink Floyd, which is this bright coral. Just gonna go in the crease with this, and hopefully it doesn't make an ugly color. For breakfast, I really like to have my, it's like, I call it keto pizza. I mean, it is keto pizza. It's on a cauliflower crust. But have y'all noticed that, like, the cauliflower crust sometimes have more carbs in it than a regular pizza crust? So, like, you really have to look at which ones you get, because this is like real thin. Like, it's real cauliflower. It's not cauliflower mixed with a whole bunch of other stuff, because that makes me mad. I'm like, no, I have that for breakfast because that's all I really have taste for. I can eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I really enjoy that crust. The brand is called Outer Isle. This is for anyone that's interested, like, that likes pizza, but you know, you trying to slim down a little bit like me. I do 30 carbs a day, and I've already, this is my second week, and I've done this before for a few months. It's not a permanent thing, but I've already dropped like 4 pounds. So that just makes me happy because I haven't been working out the way that I want to. Yes. Okay, I like this. Let's try to blend it together a little bit. I don't want this to go too far above the crease today. But yeah, so I eat that. And then I eat, I love anything with salt and vinegar. I love salt and vinegar. Do y'all like salt and vinegar? Oh my God, I could eat anything salt and vinegar. So the salt and vinegar almonds are so, they are so good. Especially if you get a pack that, you know, you get packs or even chips that have like a lot of seasoning on it. Like, oh my God. So I did get the salt and vinegar pork rinds. I could do without pork rinds in my life though. But they give me that salty taste. I do miss my Pirates booty though. Oh my God, that extra flavor plastic cheddar Pirates booty is the business. Let's see, because it got all these really cool, like, shadows in here. Okay, I want to go with Shell, yeah. And I think that will blend really nicely. And this is just on my finger, did not spray. This could be a really great topper as well. I'm just kind of pressing it in. Oh yeah, I'm into it. That is beautiful. Shell, yeah. When you get like a real cool palette, it's just such a great time for me. Like, I just really enjoy it. Just you get some and then it's like, I'm happy to have this. And I did see this morning that they are soon going to be shutting down for their holiday sale. So their holiday sale is going to start on November 1st. So they're not restocking for the rest of the month, but there's not much left of October. You know what I'm saying? So kind of want to go with another shimmer, chromatophore maybe. See what that would look like on the outer lid and the outer corner. But this time I think I want to take a brush and some spray. We're going to do a little combo here. All right, so I'm going to take chromatophore. Flight Club was really pretty too. I have that Norvina palette. I think with Flight Club though, some of those shimmers in there, even though they're purple, are like the multi-chromes. So I don't know if like the Norvina 5 is like I would say a dupe for Flight Club. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna have to blend this. I went a little further over than I anticipated. Annette's palette is pretty. Like, those would be the two. Now, and they do have those eyeshadow singles. I do like how this color combination is looking together. Let's take a little bit of Squid Pro Quo, which is this one. And these aren't gonna show up, I think, in its best way, just because I'm kind of using these to blend into each other. I don't know if you can see Squid Pro Quo, but I think it's a nice segue into Shell, yeah. But Squid Pro Quo, like by itself, oh my God, love that. This would be so pretty with this Squid Pro Quo and then this shade here. That would be really nice together as well. I am going to take a fluffy brush. Let's go with ink blot. I'm gonna just go with ink blot because I just think that'll look really nice with the Chromatophore. I'm just taking a little bit just to give, what is this? I don't want too much this time. It's just a little bit, oh my God, I'm just making a mess. But I just wanted a little tap tap, but now I'm making a mess, y'all. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I didn't want that much. Okay. But I can't say I'm into it. Like, I'm just dipping it in. Lots and lots of pigment on the brush and just very rich, you know what I'm saying? And I got to put more on this side because I got to do, you know, with one eye, you got to do it to the other eye. I just feel like I covered up the coral a little more than I wanted to. So I'm just going in and just kind of doing that. I don't want it to get muddy. But you got to be careful with colors like these. They are blending really, really nicely. Like, because this could get ugly. Let's go with Inky Torpedo. Let's put that on the under eye. For that, this is my favorite brush, y'all, because I know Refer's about to, or started their holiday sale. I might get another one of these or their core eye set because, like, these brushes are just so great. I'm going to take this Refer number, it should be the number 3. Psych, is the Refer number 26. This is the perfect brush for your under eye because it is so soft. Like, I feel like it gives you more of a diffuse under eye, which is what I prefer, rather than the color be so concentrated. I just like it to be diffused. I was trying to think of a cooler word to use, but I don't have one. Oh, we got 7:58. We doing good. You doing a good job. Tying it in with the outer corner. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into, think small spaces here and just go over it. And this will kind of just lighten it up just a little bit. We still have that deep blue that we can see, so that you can see the difference between the two shades. I really like that. This was such a cute theme, like super cute. Yeah. So now we need an inner corner highlight. Let's do Tide Pool, which is this other blue matte. Just bringing it up just a little bit because my inner corners never stay in the inner corner. But I feel like this is pulling the top and the bottom together really nicely. And I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. No brow bone highlight today. Let's just leave it as is. So here's today's look, you guys. Let me go ahead and get my eyeliner and my mascara on, and I'll be back to show y'all the final look so I can get to work. All right, so guys, here is the final look. Now for eyeliner, I use this shade Overdrive by Urban Decay. It is a foresty green. I use that on my bottom and top lids. And mascara, I use this L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar X Fiber mascara, and then I just topped it on my top lashes with the Pat McGrath Dark Star. I'm not sure if that really did anything, but here is the look. You know, I am more and more loving my looks without lashes because I can actually see my hard work. So here we go. I'm loving it. The base of my face today is the Huda Beauty Glowish. I have that bronzer on, as well as the skin tint, and then the Patrick Ta Coral Blush. I always use my, what do you call it, Charlotte Tilbury. That's mostly what I use. Now lipstick, I have on a Bite Beauty lip liner and the shade Lit Turmeric, and that is from the old formula. So that's it for this look, y'all. Let me know how you like it. I love it. I'm going to get my I got these little Halloween socks I'm gonna put on with my outfit and get to teaching the future. So I will see y'all in the next look. All right, y'all, we are on day 2 with Indigo Ink.
No, it's not day 2.
It is day 2 for me. First of all, where did you come from?
Me?
Yes, you. Come on.
I was going to the bathroom.
Going to the bathroom. That's what I'm doing. Go ahead and say hi if you want to. We're here.
That's it.
Oh, look at this room. That's nice. Here you go. So let me tell y'all what's on my agenda for today. We have another short day at work today.
You?
Well, no. We're gonna start with Nori today. I'm sorry, Ink Floyd. First of all, yesterday was so long. Today, we have parent-teacher conferences, but they are all virtual. Can y'all say this blush? Electric Bloom, Pat McGrath, yes. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just running down my list and just calling everybody just to do a little check-in. That's gonna be my plan. Aside from the parents that signed up for a specific time. You're on the phone. Oh, that was very quick. Are you sure?
I did 2 minutes.
You did? Okay, watch my cord. Can you look out for Granddad, please?
You say over here, and he's probably here.
I don't think he's here, but he's probably almost here. Feel a little more relaxed on a shorter day, I don't know. And then tomorrow's Friday, so. What else do I have on? Glowish Skin Tint, Charlotte Tilbury Bronzer in Tan. Lipstick is Kava by Bite Beauty, the old formula, topped with a little bit of Pat McGrath Nude Cabaret, just to matte this out. Okay, let me get him on the road, and we'll finish or complete the look. I'll be right back. All right, he is on the road. You know, I get Marky out first. I think this looks good for Pink Ink Floyd. Going in with the shade Pygmy, and let's put that in the crease. This is actually the day that the Beautylish sale starts, the gift card event. I have never participated in that or really had the desire to until this year, because I do think I would like to try the Danessa Myricks palette. Even though it has that one press glitter, it looks pretty smooth. 125 is steep. I don't know if it's coming to Sephora or not. I am interested. I have a few of the color fixes by Danessa Myricks, and I do like them. I can't say that I use them a lot. And I kind of have my eye on the basic Sonia G brush set. I really would like to try her brushes out, even though I don't have an issue with any of my brushes, like even my Amazon ones. But just like, I want to like be knowledgeable too about different brands. Obviously, if I can afford to be knowledgeable about the different brands, I would like to. So it's either the Sky set or there's like a $10 difference. It's like the blue set or the red set. I'm not sure the difference. I have to look into that. But I was just thinking, if I get Danessa Myricks and I get the Sonia G, then I'll get 2 gift cards. But like, do I really need any of it? The answer is no. Going back into Ink Floyd a little bit and trying to smooth out the color, just make sure that it doesn't look like patchy or uneven. Still waiting for Melt to come on with what they're doing, because that's what I'm really, really excited about. So I think we can see both colors here. I'm gonna go into Squid Pro Quo. This is so pretty, and I think it's gonna go really nicely with these colors. So it's almost like yesterday's look a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what my look looked like yesterday now. But I really like that. And I'm gonna go back into Pygmy, which is the red, and just tap that into the outer corner. And I really like the idea of having this warm look with this cool lip. It's just not too warm. I just like that. And I am bringing it slightly over Squid Pro Quo, and I'm just mixing it a little bit. Y'all let me know when I do these close-ups. Let me know if they're too close, because sometimes when I'm looking at the videos, I'm like, damn, this is close. But I don't know if that's helpful. Is it like too much? So just let me know. I'm backing up just a little bit though. I just want to make sure that like everything can be seen. Definitely looking for feedback on that, So I love this. It's very fiery. Now going into Pygmy, which is the red, and I'm just bringing it up to kind of merge in with the top of the eye look. So let's go into maybe Shell Yeah. And I just think this would make a nice inner corner highlight. I'm gonna spray it. This one is a bit sheer and it looks like it could be a tad flaky. So I just am spraying for safekeeping. I'm apparently not staying into the inner corner because this is just so pretty. So pretty not to use more of this shade. Shell Yeah has a mix of these two colors. I'm really glad that I added Shell Yeah to the first part of the eyelid. I just feel like it just really stands out and looks really nice. That's really our eye look today. I have on red pants and I have on this kind of rainbow sweater. Not trying to be matchy-matchy, but I think it all goes nicely together. So, okay, I am going to get a liner and my mascara. Oh God, sorry, all my brushes just fell. I will be back. That lets me know it's time to go. So I'll be back with the final look. All right, you guys, I am back with the final look. So for the eyeliner, I used a ColourPop cream gel liner, and this is in the shade Two Can Do It. Yes, and it is just a shimmery gold. And I feel like this really picked up the gold that is in the Squid Pro Quo shade, as well as in Shell Yeah. So I love that. Did not line the top with anything because sometimes I don't feel like it. This is the Major Pleasure Mascara by Nabla Cosmetics. This came in a Trim Move box. I think this is my first time trying it and I like it. You know, it's really hard for me to see the difference in lots of mascaras, but I am trying to be a bit of a mascara connoisseur because I don't know, I have not been wearing lashes. And you know what, real quick, when I first started doing YouTube, first I was like, no, I'm not gonna be doing all these lashes and stuff. And then I was like, man, lashes really save looks. You know what I'm saying? Some looks I feel like are really bold, and then I do want to have the lashes for effect. But on my day-to-day, I'm not wearing lashes. And so I really want to have more of a real feel for what these looks are going to look like on an everyday basis, especially if they're bold like this or wear color. And I don't know. I think it's one of the better choices that I've made to not wear them lately, because I got to a point where I felt like I had to have them on, and it would really deter me from wanting to film videos, because sometimes I would do more than one look in a day, and I would have to take the lashes off, get the lash glue out of my eyes and all that kind of stuff. I do want to go back to using the Mascara lashes. I think they look really, really natural and they last for more than one day. I just happen to lose all of the Mascara stuff and I can't find any of it. I'm not surprised I lost it because this room. Here is the close-up of the look. That's it for this look, you guys. Let's get to the next one, and then that would have been a mess. Hey y'all, okay, doing my last look with Indigo Ink. Almost forgot that fast. So today I want to play more with the blues. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. I don't have a lipstick on yet because I'm not sure what I want to do with that at this time. Let's get into it. Okay, my eyebrows weren't really working with me this morning either. So let's go into Tide Pool, which is the brighter blue, as the transition. I have a feeling I'll end up covering a lot of this blue up. Actually, I really like this blue. Okay, on my face, We've got Glowish, again, skin tint. I have the Natasha Denona Tan and Glow palette on for bronzer, just the bronzer. On top of that, I have my Melt Duo Blush in Raw Honey. So I just feel extra bronzy, and it's not Raw Honey. It's Queen Bee, which is this gold one. I have on my Tatcha setting powder today, as opposed to Charlotte Tilbury. But we'll see how this looks in the end. So today's a regular day, which is fine. Actually, the kids, sometimes they behave worse during the shorter days. It's like something different, so then they all of a sudden forget how to behave. So it's a regular day, but I do prefer my Fridays. I tell them, you know, we can make it smooth and easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to chill. Teach, of course, but it could be nice and smooth. We're going to be working on these posters about saving the trees. That's going to be fun. We've got some, you know, phonics. This is looking good. This is what we're gonna roll with for the blue. And as I said, I'm probably gonna cover it up. I'm gonna go ahead and get into Inky Torpedo though. This one right here. That's gonna go in the crease and a little bit above. I'm gonna try to blend it with Tide Pool. Just gonna put this on the inner corner as well. Not the inner corner, but like the front part of the lid. Oh yeah, so I do want to do this apple tree activity with the kids I've been trying to do. We'll see. It's like it has 4 trees, like one for each season. And then they're going to use tissue paper and ball it up to represent the leaves, the apples, the blossoms, you know, for each season of the apple tree. So I am excited to do that. Ooh, y'all, this is already, yeah, I already like it. Gonna take the same shade, Inky Torpedo, and just brush it underneath the lower lash line. I'm not gonna try to drag it down too far today. Then I'm gonna take a little more of Tide Pool, which was the brighter blue, put it a little over top. Just going in with a fluffy brush. This is by BH Cosmetics. It's just a fluffy blending brush, especially on this side where I just feel like the colors aren't merging the way I like at this time. I don't think I used Giant Pacific, and this is so pretty. That's what it looks like. Let's tap that here. Oh y'all, I'm going a little bit monochromatic today, but I love monochromatic looks, to be honest. They are some of my favorite looks to do. I just love different versions of the same color. So that's beautiful. Ooh, so oceany. I really have some more ideas for looks. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do any more before Sunday. But I'd love to play with the Giant Pacific shade with this Nori shade. Then I'm gonna take the shade Ink Blot, which is this one right here. Just gonna go in the crease with that. Not sure if that's a good idea or not, but that's what we're gonna do. Add a little more depth to this look. I do like it. Going in with another clean, fluffy brush. Today we are gonna do a brow bone highlight. I really wanna use the shade Ink Defense. I'm just not sure how that's gonna show up as a brow bone highlight. Hoping it's not too dark. I just want a little of that glitter. All right, now we're gonna go with the inner corner. I'm gonna use the shade Nori. Ooh, okay. Let's do Nori and then put Squid Pro Quo on top. So we're gonna take Nori and then top it with this one. And tapping it in. Trying to really keep it in the inner corner for once. Going now into Squid Pro Quo. It's just enhancing it with some shimmer. And there's our third look. I'm going to get my mascara, figure out a lip, and what else? Liner, and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I'm back with the final look. For liner, I use the shade, this is probably, yep, Canopy by ColourPop. I've been using these a lot. This is from the Lush Life collection. It's just a beautiful green. For lipstick, I have the shade On The Go by Menagerie Cosmetics. You know, I usually wear nude lips. And then for mascara, I use the NYX On The Rise Lash Boost Primer, and then topped it off with the Nabla, is it called It's My Pleasure? It's the Nabla mascara, the one from last time that I used. It's across the room. All right, let's zoom in. Really love this. And I think it was a good choice to use the mixture of those two colors in the inner corner. I just feel like it breaks up the look being so monochromatic, but it just feels very, just reminds me of the ocean and the sea. So yeah, y'all. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get to work, but I will be right back in a split second with my final thoughts about this palette, but I think you know what they are. All right, you guys, so I do hope that you enjoyed these 3 looks and these liquid lipsticks. Okay, first of all, I don't think I have liquid lipsticks these colors, and that's why I had to get them. Out of the 2, I definitely prefer High Tide, which is what I had on in the beginning of the video. This one, I don't know. It might be the liner too, because I don't have any liners for these types of shades. You know what I'm saying? But then I put it on without a liner, and then I just didn't like how it looked on me. So I just got to work that out. I might be able to do more of a little ombre type effect. I definitely like these. They are not transferring, which I love. And I don't have these colors, you know what I mean? This one has to be my favorite out of the 2. Now let's go into my final thoughts about the palette. I love it. What is there to say? I use every shade. Performance is awesome. This is my makeup that I wore to work this morning. When did I do my makeup? 7:30? I mean, there's no fading. Come on, come on. And you know, I am outside. I am in the trenches. I am in the flames. I am sweating. I am walking. I am doing slow trots during the day as I'm trying to get these kids together, make copies, eat while I'm making copies. Like, I'm doing a damn thing, okay? It don't move, okay? Just like the girl with the Gorilla Glue in her hair, like, it don't move. Definitely had this makeup on for a good 12 hours. Just saying. Now, comparisons. Do we have anything like this? I was gonna say no. Do you know what palette this reminds me of? Just a taste. Let me show you. The Hummingbird palette. Y'all. Oh, they're magnetized, look. I hope y'all can see, sorry, I know y'all see me in the top, but I'm trying to let y'all see. Like, look at these, y'all. They're kind of similar. Now, here's the thing. Oh, you just can't look at either of these palettes and take them at face value because of the duochrome, multi-chrome properties. So, you know, we just can't. We just can't. But like, here's Hibiscus, y'all, from Tina's palette. Here's Ink Floyd. Are they the same? No, they're not. But what I'm saying is, because I know how I diffused Hibiscus. So when you think about what you're putting on your eye, you got to think, how different are the shades going to show up? Because here's the thing. I like saying here's the thing. If this is your transition shade, you're going to cover this up to an extent. So what's left is going to look very, very similar. Let's say I take Blue Fields from Tina's palette. Ooh, my mic just fell off because you see, this is when I start getting excited and then my mic comes off. So here's Blue Fields. And then let's say we want to take Giant Pacific, right? They look very close, but then no. We have Nori from Indigo Ink, but we have Feathers from Tina's palette. Similar tones, different textures. Now, I am not gonna say if you have one, you don't need the other. I mean, we don't need anything. But I'm not gonna say if you have Hummingbird, don't get Indigo Ink. Because even though the stories remind me of each other, they don't remind me of each other. I don't even know if anybody thought to compare these. I sure didn't. These are just some indie goodness. Calm down. Final thoughts. If you're interested in trying Menagerie, I would say do it, because they are gonna restock some things, but then I believe that they are discontinuing some things. These, I need some more of these. I need some more of these. I will say, they're a little bit dry. I really like them, but sometimes my lips can be sensitive. So I will have to update you guys and let you know where my lips dried out like the next day. So let's end it there. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I hope that this was therapy for you, because it definitely was for me. I enjoyed this so much, and I enjoyed chatting with you even more. So until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all again really soon. Bye.